Random. Welcome to the Random Store Studios podcast. We did not have the second episode last week because it was Thanksgiving and I was out of town and we didn't want to go through all the hassle at that point. And so, yeah, we're excited to do the second episode today. So, he's officially not a guest star anymore. He's officially the co-host. So, pretty good. All right.
What's up, everybody?
All right. Well, so our first segment is the basketball segment, like last time. So exciting. The Utah Jazz, 12th in the West Conference, 6-12, not doing so great right now. Hopefully they can turn things around. Last night they lost to Memphis, 105-91. And I saw something on Instagram that you can get a Memphis ticket for $4 because they suck so bad this year, and so I'm expecting some Jazz tickets to move down to $4.
Okay.
Collins did score 17 points though, so he didn't have a bad game. Kessler only 8, Clarkson only 5. It was not a great game by some of them. So, that was all different points. Okay. I mean, all different things. High points was Collins at 17, rebounds was Kessler with 8, and assists was Clarkson with 5. I read wrong. Yeah. I think Collins was definitely the player of the game for me.
I had to go with Clarkson again.
Alright. Why is that?
Just the points. 12 points last game. Whoa, 12 points in last night's game. Still somehow got the loss.
Because the Jazz suck.
Yep.
Facts. Tonight they'll be playing Minnesota at Minnesota, so it's a Rudy Gobert Jazz matchup. And Mike Conley, he's with Rudy. Let's remember about that.
This is gonna be good.
ESPN likes to say the tickets are low as $16. Cheap. All right.
Plain chicken.
What the heck?
Plane tickets aren't cheap.
Plain chicken. Holy. Oh my gosh. Oh. Also, by the way, this peppermint frosty is busted. Holy.
Thanks to Wendy's for making us good food. And not Taco Bell destroying our nacho fries.
Facts. The only thing is, they don't know about the podcast, so we didn't get a discount. Yeah! Alright! We'll move on to the Utah women's basketball team, who are 6-1 and 8th in the Pac-12. They're having a really good start to the year. Ended up beating Carroll College on Tuesday, 100-44. Holy, that's 56 points. Holy crap.
We're good.
They'll be playing BYU women's basketball on Saturday. Exciting. I think they both have the same record, so we'll talk about BYU women's basketball in a minute. But yeah, that's exciting. Do you have the box score for it? Yeah. Okay, you can go ahead and pick your player again for that first.
Oh boy. They're not very high scoring in points, but Jamie Pickens got 29 minutes.
That's Carroll. You look.
Oh wait, haha, wrong team.
All right, so my player of the game is Alyssa Pilley. She scored 21 points. She scored 21 points. She got 1 assist and 1 block and 3 rebounds. She balled out. She played 22 minutes. She was 80% on her shots, 3 for 3 on 3-pointers, and 2 for 2 on free throws. That's a heck of a game, man. Excited to see where she can take her game too. So, how about you, Joey?
I'm gonna have to go with Jenna Johnson, 19 minutes, 8 rebounds, 1 assist, and 15 points.
That's. There you go. All right.
McQueen, that's a cool last name.
What?
McQueen.
McQueen. There's a basketball player on the Utah team. Her last name is McQueen. Kennedy McQueen. Wow.
She must be lightning.
She's my hero. We're not even in the joke segment yet. Alright, BYU men's basketball is the next one. They're 6-0, fourth in the Big 12. They're actually number 19 in the country. That's exciting. They actually are number 1 in the nation with the largest margin wins. And they're number 1 in the nation for three-pointers in the game. They're balling out this year. Last year was not a great year, but missed out on the NIT and March Madness, and so it's not exciting. The last year was not exciting. It's exciting this year to see it. BYU is the first ever Vegas Showdown champions. I was at the game. It was so fun to watch. The Arizona State beating them by 28 points. Holy, that's crazy. Yeah, and NC State should have had that win, I think. They definitely let their emotions get the best of them. They had 4 ejections, which is not great to see. Their head coach was ejected, but BYU balled out in that tournament. BYU and NC State both went in undefeated, so it was best of the best. The best player in that best team in that tournament was definitely going to take that number 19 rank. So that's fun. Yeah, 95-86 win for BYU against NC State to take that trophy home. And Waterman is my player of the game for both of them. Just the whole tournament, man. He balled out. He really did. He was also the MVP for the whole tournament. So Nell did a good job too. They all did pretty good. Traore got injured in the second game. Not fun to see. They'll be playing Fresno State tomorrow at the Delta Center. So, yeah. Who's your player of the game for that? Player of the tournament.
What?
Player of the tournament.
Oh, I have no idea.
Just
to the person.
Yeah.
Jackson Robinson. He had.
Oh, he balled out.
29 minutes, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, and 23 points.
Wow. Yeah, he definitely did good. Yeah. We'll move on to Utah women's basketball. No, Utah men's basketball. We already did women's. They're 4-2, 7th in the Pac-12. That's pretty good. They beat St. Mary's. St. Mary's is a powerhouse, man. With Utah winning that's huge. That's definitely huge. So
they played today at 7:00.
Yeah, against Hawaii, at the Delta Center. So that's exciting. Yeah. So you have the box score. I think I'm gonna go with Gabe Madison. He had 17 points and 3 rebounds. I mean, he's fun to watch. How about you?
Roaster?
Raleigh Worcester?
Yeah, that. 8 rebounds, 1 assist, and 17 points.
Holy. Yeah. They're on a good start this year. If they can beat BYU, I mean, they'll be ranked if they beat BYU going into on December 9th. That's definitely yeah, that's next week. I'll be at that game. It's gonna be exciting, bro. So, yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
The next team we're gonna talk about is the BYU women's basketball team. They're 6-1, 7th in the Big 12. Had a disappointing loss to Wyoming, 74-86. But I think they can bounce back against Utah and Salt Lake on Saturday. So yeah, that's exciting. Definitely can be something. I'm excited to watch that. So definitely excited to watch it. And it looks like we're not gonna pick a player together for this one. So what? Yeah, looks like we're not gonna pick a player again for this one. We can't find all the stats, and so we'll move on from that one. And we'll move on to Utah State women's basketball, who's 3-4, 11th in the Mountain West. They lost to Idaho the last game. Like, what? How do you lose to Idaho? Come on.
Horribly lost.
They lost 51 to. Wait, no. They lost 70 to 43. I don't know what to say about that. You lost to Idaho. Like, that's just ridiculous, man. They'll be playing. Let's see.
They'll be playing BYU. They'll be playing BYU
on
December
Tuesday.
5th.
On Tuesday, man. Next Tuesday, they'll be playing BYU women's basketball, which BYU women's better just pull away with that game, man. BYU's women's is balling out right now. So yeah. Now for the Utah State men's 6-1, 4th in the Mountain West. They're balling out pretty well. These Utah teams are not disappointing right now. At least the men's. Hopefully the girls Utah State team can turn around because the other girls teams are balling out too. So yeah. So Utah State it's gonna be St. Louis 81-76. That's too close of a game, man. That's too close to a team that no one's even heard of.
I haven't even heard.
Yeah. They'll be playing against UC Irvine on Saturday. Again, have not heard of that team, so Utah State should pull away with that one. So yeah. See about that. And that's it for the basketball segment today. We'll hurry and move on to the advice segment. My advice for you today is a narrow focus brings big results. Number one reason people give up so fast is because they tend to look at how far they still have to go instead of how far they come. But it's a series of small wins that give us the most significant success. So keep that in mind. Just keep getting those small wins, man. Just let those small wins take over your life, and so you can just be successful. You're just gonna have a great life. You just keep getting those small wins. Don't go for the big ones. just get those small ones, man. It'll be good for you. How about you, Toby?
I couldn't find one, but just go in with a great positive mindset and don't let others bring you down, and just stay positive.
There we go. That's pretty good. All right, and now we're on to the soccer segment. Wow. This is gonna be a short segment today. Last time we just caught you up on what was going on with the other teams, but all their seasons are over except for BYU women's soccer. Real Salt Lake season's over, Utah women's season's over, and Utah State women's season's over. We have BYU women, who's 22-3. They're in the basketball cup right now. They have they're balling out right now. They're gonna be playing the number 2 seed Stanford and then there's gonna be 2 number 1 seeds playing against each other at the other end of the bracket. So, but number 1 versus number 2 seed BYU Stanford tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. Mountain Time. Please make sure to watch that and cheer on the Cougs. That'll be exciting. BYU did beat number 3 seed North Carolina with they went to the half down 3-0 and ended up winning 4-3 with a 4-point comeback. Man, that's crazy. And wow,
BYU just built different.
for sure, bro. Yeah, and I think I'm gonna. I think my favorites, my player of the game is gonna be Bella Folino. She got 2 of those goals, man. She balled out, bro. Definitely did her thing out there. So.
Like all of our players.
Mhm.
Shoot.
Just down here too.
Shoot.
But that's goals right there.
Okay. You went at the bottom one, the 2.
And I went young with that one.
Katoa. I'm going with Katoa. She scored 1 goal. I don't know how to state most of these names.
Yeah, Katoa. Go Cougs, baby. Go Cougs. Balling out there and getting that 4-0 run to win the game to move on to the Soccer Cup. Gotta be proud of those women out there. Just balling out. And it was a snowy game too, so it's not easy, man. Not easy at all. So yeah. Yeah, you wanna tell a random fact? We're on the random fact segment now.
So this is way different than last time. It's a shrimp's heart is in its head. That's a very weird thing to say.
Say it again.
A shrimp's heart is in its head.
That's so weird to think. Like
So
you
your heart
just go touch its head and then you hear boop 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 boop. Oh my gosh. That's weird. My fact is New Zealand will deny people residency visas if they are too high of a BMI, and there are cases where people have been rejected because of their weight. That's crazy. Why would... Doesn't make sense to me. Holy bro. That's it for those 2 segments, the soccer segment and the random facts segment. And now we'll move on to the baseball segment. Actually, no we won't, because the baseball season's over. So, yeah.
Before we go on to the next segment, I really like your hoodie.
Oh, the hoodie?
Your Leatherman's jacket.
Thank you.
You should
explain it. Payson pride, baby. Payson P-Town all the way. I played football Payson. Got this Letterman because of it. I played wide receiver. I got my nickname on that side. No, my number right there. Nickname right there, DK. You can't see that, but hey, man. It's
P-Town.
It's good. It's got candy and a light on the back. It's good stuff. Yes, sir. So we are now on to the quotes segment because, I mean, there is no baseball segment right now, not until that season starts again. My quote is, if you judge people, you have no time to love them. Mother Teresa. All right. Yes, sir.
My turn. Mine is. Oh wow! Do not take life too seriously. You'll never get out of it alive.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Alright,
Oh boy. Now. Oh boy.
Oh my god. Alright. Now we're moving on to the hockey segment. That's gonna be a pretty quick segment. We got the Utah Grizzlies 6-7. Not a great start to the year, like we said last time. 36 36 goals scored, but 37 scored against them. So they're not playing good right now. They'll be playing against the Allen Americans. That's a weird team, though. On December 1st.
Guess they're American.
Yeah, I guess so.
You can't really tell.
And they lost to the Newfoundland Growlers.
Those time vicious.
2-0. And so they did win out, and they did win that series though, because it was a 3-game series, and the Utah Grizzlies did win 2 out of 3. So that's a good way to turn things around, because the series before they got swept, and before that they won it. Anyways, it's not looking terrible, but they can turn things around for sure. Now we're moving on to the joke of the day.
Oh wow.
This is exciting. My joke of the day is: once my father came home and found me in front of a roaring fire. That made my father very mad, as we didn't have a fireplace.
Oh boy.
Holy bro. Holy.
What the frick? These aren't even funny.
Wendy's.
Mine would just be a winter joke, but I don't see why it would be funny. But what do you call it when a snowman throws a tantrum? A meltdown.
Ha.
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 Ah. 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 Okay. Alright, we got the football on the last segment, the football segment, and the last 2 segments, and the short stories as well. Really quick shout out to Joey Braxton and Quinn Conley and Eddie Larson and Toby for being the co-host. Shout out to Joey Braxton's music, so awesome. Make sure to listen to his Party Like 84 and Zach Time. Yep, those are some great songs. So yeah, make sure to do that, and yeah, just keep an eye out, because I've heard there's going to be a 6th song coming out in 2024. And so let's do this. Utah football's 8-4, 4th in the Pac-12. They're bowl eligible. They will be. We don't have the bowl games right now. They will not be going to the Pac-12 championship. They beat Colorado around 26-17, and did Barnes get injured?
Third the Utah.
Yeah, for Utah, because it looks like the Vittori only threw 61 yards, and he got the high passing yards. Did Barnes get injured or something?
I know a couple of them got injured.
Anyways,
a couple last game.
And the week before, they Arizona beat Utah like crazy, bro. 42-18. Utah just got kicked out of the rankings after that, and so tough loss for Utah that week. And so yeah, let's move on to the BYU football. The season's over now. End of the year 5-7, 11th in the Big 12. They should have had a win against Oklahoma State last week. Number 20 Oklahoma State lost 40-34 in 2 overtimes. BYU actually had a 24-6 lead going into the half. And so,
It's
not
a
fun.
disappointment.
And the week before, BYU almost beat number 14 Oklahoma and came out short again, 31-24. Should have had that win as well, but could not. So, could not pull it off.
Should have won Iowa State.
What?
Should have won Iowa State too.
Facts. No, we shouldn't have. We lost 45-13. Come on, man.
We fumbled it so many times.
All right. And then Utah State is bowl eligible as well. 6-6, sixth in the Mountain West. They I saw something on an article on the quarterback thinking about leaving Utah State to go be part of the Marines. That's gonna be a tough loss for Utah State. They beat New Mexico 44-41 in double overtime to become bowl eligible. And the week before lost to Boise State 45-10. So tough loss there for Utah State, but alright now. Alrighty. Man, I don't know what you're thinking about. What the frick just happened?
See, this is what comes up every time I look for stories.
What the frick just happened?
What did you do?
I don't know. We don't talk about it, but you wanna tell people your short story?
That was not.
What? Well, what's the title? Go back to it and let me read it, bro.
No.
Let me read it. Where was it? Up or down?
Down. I think it was another down. I scrolled too fast.
What? What's this? What's this?
Go down.
You should do it.
More.
If you guys ever want us to read these ones, comment down below and we'll do it for you.
No.
Yes, we will. But make sure to comment down below and we will decide yes or no if it was enough comments. All right. I guess I'll go with my short story first. Mine was Now That's What I Call Stupid. That's the title. It's in my junior year of high school. This guy asked me on a date. He rented a Redbox movie and made a pizza. We were watching the movie and the oven beeped, so the pizza was done. He looked me dead in the eye and said, "This is the worst part." I then watched this boy open the oven and pull the pizza out with his bare hands, rack and all, screaming at the top of his lungs. We never had a second date. Do this one.
You're horrible. Mine's called.
Wait a minute. This is mine, bro.
You got one story and I got this one.
No!
It's a different story.
No! 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 No!
It's all that popped up.
No!
There's literally nothing that popped up.
He's stealing, bro. He's stealing.
There's literally extreme long story. What the frick are you talking about?
What the fudge?
Don't mind us. It's quick commercial break.
What the frick?
Can you type? I know this computer's bigger.
Here you go.
I did do this one. And then nothing. There's no story.
These are. Wait, you're right.
It's like, what? That one place is the only one that comes up with. See?
Alright, there we go. There you go. Pick one of those. Exit that out, bro.
That's not touch me.
Exit that out, bro.
Okay.
You cheater. Oh, do it. Do it. Oh. Alright, why don't you tell him?
Oh,
Wait.
it's a recording.
Is it?
It's an error. See, I have to use that website. There's nothing else that I can do.
No, there is something you can do. You want me to prove it?
You can't find anything.
Boom, got you.
Pinterest? Sure.
Alright, he's about to read. Yes, sir.
Oh, wow. It is called He Thought That This Was the Dumbest Kid Ever, but in reality, what the boy did is genius. Okay. A young boy enters a barber shop and the barber whispers to his customer, "This is the dumbest kid in the world. Watch while I prove it to you." The barber puts a dollar bill in one hand and 2 quarters in the other, then calls the boy over and asks, "Which do you want, son?" The boy takes the quarters and leaves. "What did I tell you?" said the barber. "That kid never learns." Later, when the customer leaves, he says the same young boy coming out of the ice cream store, "Hey, son, may I ask a question? Why did you take the quarters instead of the dollar bill?" The boy licked his cone and said, "Because the day I took the dollar bill, the game is over."
Ah, that's smart.
I swear I've heard this one before.
I've heard something similar, like, yeah, for sure. I've heard something similar, but that wraps it up for the Random Stuff Studios podcast episode 2. In the next couple episodes, we'll have a special host, a third host. You won't know who it is until after this video ends. Alright, thank you for watching or listening. We are trying to figure out how to get it onto other than Spotify right now, but make sure to follow us on Spotify. Just keep listening to us. It's funnier over Spotify as well. Just letting you know. Thank you, and have a good day.